You said to us before the end of the season that this was the thing you wanted short of an MLS Cup. What does it mean now that you have it?
Yeah, it's really a nice and big award, and I'm really happy and appreciate to get this award because all season I think I played really good on a high level, and when I get to the final, it was even bigger pressure for me because then you want to show even yourself even better to everybody that you deserve this award, and until the end I think I played very well, and nobody can have any question or doubt why I get this award.
You guys went from having allowed among the most goals last year, and you go from that to having the least goals conceded in the Eastern Conference. How incredible is that turnaround, do you think?
If you look the numbers, yeah, it's it's incredible because who can say last year, in the end of the last year, that we will be one of the best defensive teams in the Major League of in MLS. But I think the biggest change was Dean Smith, who changed our style and how we played defensively. He teaches us every day from the start of the preseason what is our main targets in defense and how we will defend when somebody crosses the ball, when somebody wants to play through us. And in the end, I think we show up that we can play like this, and thank God we are one of the best teams in defense.
We asked you at the end of the year if there was an impressive save that stood out above the rest, and you said that there really wasn't one. How much of a debt of gratitude do you give to your defense in front of you for making things maybe easier to stop for you?
During the whole season I said without them I cannot be one of the best or the best goalkeeper in MLS, because how we train and how they help me in the games, this award the same belong to them, because I didn't had so many times 1-against-1 situations. I had few times and I save it, but if you have 30 times per season, you will not save 30 times. But if you have less than 10, yeah, you have a really big percentage that you'll be in the form and that you can save it, and then you can help your team with their positioning and everything what they cover, or how we have our good relationship between us. 3 of us, I will say the most, 2 center defenders and me. Yeah, all the time we work hard, we work together in all of the trainings, and it shows that it needs to be like this, and just keep going next season in the same point.
Steve?
A little over 3 years ago, when you first left Europe to come here, what were your expectations then, and how did that come to reality, or how did it exceed or change to this point?
Yeah, when I came here, I didn't know what I will get from MLS, from this team, and what can I give to MLS. But I needed some time, I will say 3-4 months in the start of the season, to see how serious this league it is, because from Europe you don't know what can you expect, and sometimes I can understand a few guys who are coming here and think it will be easy, but it's not easy, because it's a really good league with high standards. And yeah, after these 3-4 months, then I knew it where I came, and just from this point I started to grow up myself and prepare myself from game by game more serious. And yeah, we came on this point where third season was the best season in my life, and yeah, everything of this first 2 years gave me a big experience for this third year.
You had played in European competitions. How did the MLS tournament, the series with Orlando, compare to European games?
I would say the big difference is I played in a really big club in Ludogorets, and but the biggest difference is because here every game is like for me like play of the game or like big derby. In like every week is for me big game because every team has 5, 6, 7 good players who can score against you, who can make some incredible movement, incredible pass. And the biggest difference is when I played in Ludogorets in the league, you have like some like 3-4 week easy games. It's never so easy, but you have like games where you need to win. Like everybody expect from you that you will win 3-0, 4-0, 3-1. And then it came like one European game in Europe League or qualification for Champions League where it's really high level. And then like it's a little bit more surprise for us because you need to adapt immediately on this higher level because opponent is the same like you or even stronger than you. But here, like I don't have like this week where I can be a little bit more off because every game is like really tough and you never know who will win the game.
The fan support here, how do you compare that to like a Champions League game in Ludogorets? Because I know they played Spurs and other big teams in that competition. And how much of a difference does it make to you as a player when you're at home versus away when you have the support behind you?
I cannot even compare because I play in Croatia and Bulgaria where you have the maximum, like when I play against Dinamo or Hajduk, you can have like 20,000-30,000 people. This is really like maybe one game in 3 seasons that you will play, like if it's because in my time when I was in Gorica we were third and Hajduk was second or fourth, then we had like on the game 20,000 people, but normally it's like maximum 2, 3, 5,000 people. For me this is like and in Bulgaria it's the same. When we play against CSKA it was 20,000 people. Every another game is like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,000 people. Then like if we are comparing this with Championship, with Premier League, I didn't play there, then I cannot speak about this. But for me, like MLS has great fans in every stadium where we goes or we play home. It's incredible like support from them, and it's not easy to play away games like in Philadelphia or Columbus, even Orlando. Like all these clubs has great support, and it's a really nice environment when you are there on the field.
Thank you.
Nick, and then we'll do Artur.
Kristijan, how did you find out that you won? And I think everybody thought you would. Were you relieved, excited? What were your emotions when you found out?
I would say that all the excitement goes from me, like because in this point when you are waiting for this decision is like you don't want to think about this, but normally it's in your head. And I didn't know when they will say this to me, but in the end it was a really great feeling for me, and I felt proud and happy, really happy, because you know, sometimes you can be really, really closed, and I really think that I deserve this award. And but I'm comparing with Hugo Lloris, I'm no name. With if you compare his name and my name, and sometimes can be like, oh, we'll decide to give a point or to give award to him because he's big name, and really I can be so close, and then all excitement can go down if I don't get this award. But I was ready even for this, like what can I do more than I did through all season. I think I play really well, and everything else was on guys who votes and who saw how my performance was all year and how the other two goalkeepers was performance the whole year.
How did you find out? Who called you to tell you?
We had the normal training day here. They call us for the video, what we have a video analyze to another team, and then they put on behind me on the screen some press conference from the coach, and in this point I was sure that this is for me, and yeah, they announced to me that I'm goalkeeper of the year, and I had little speech in front of my team, and to say thank you to all of them, and yeah, just keep going to another games what we had in front of us.
Okay. Kristijan, congratulations on the award. You mentioned Dean Smith being one difference maker for this season. Do you remember that initial conversation you had with him when he arrived at the club ahead of this particular season for you?
Honestly, I didn't have the conversation. Like when he came in the club, I just met him when I came first day in the preparation, and then we didn't had such a big meeting or something like this. It was normal, like even I don't remember where we meet the first time, but he's really calm, and for me this is perfect. Like I don't need to have with him some crazy relationship that we are like the best friends or something like this. He's coach, I'm goalkeeper. I need to do my things. He need to do his things, and that's it. Our relationship is great. Full of respect, but on this time we are enjoying in this relationship.
And you also mentioned just shortly that you thought about what you could make to even be better ahead of next season. Have you given that any thought? Like what could you do to keep improving, not only for you but for the team as well?
Yeah, I think okay, it's really difficult now to say, oh, I can be even better, because then you will put something in front of you what is I think really difficult to achieve. But can I be like 1-2% better than this year? I think I can. Can I keep this level? I think I can. But what I said even about this award belongs to whole team, because the team play like one style. What it helps to me to get this award, to show my performance like it was, and if the team will keep the level of playing like this even better, I don't have doubt that I can keep my performance like this, because it's not 1 game, 2 games or 3 games lucky. It's whole season, and I think whole season is quality.
So, Kristijan, first off, congrats. You were the first Croatian player to win an MLS End of Year award. So, first off, what does that mean to you? And second, has the national team given you a call?
I'm really proud of this. It means really a lot for me, because I think this is one of the biggest award what I get until now, and first Croatian guy. I know that not many of us didn't play here, maybe more than around 10 players, but to even if you look in this way, then it's even more difficult to achieve something like this, because it's not so many of us didn't play here. But I'm really proud that I'm first Croatian guy who win this or some award like this. And no, I didn't get any call from national team. I'm sad because of this, but I hope maybe in the future can change something, because I think they don't respect still MLS they need to respect.
With you and the back line being as solid as you were all year, how do you see that as a building block to what the team can achieve next year?
If we will keep the same team, I think we can just grow up, because even we show on these playoff games, first game that we didn't play so good, so well, but next 2 games until last second of last game, we didn't give anything to Orlando. I know that they hit one post and crossbar, but they didn't have some clear situation these 2 games. Like even home games, home game, I think they had 1 shot in the goal. And if we will keep this performance, and again, I don't know why we'll drop this level, because we have 2 center defenders who are really young. They want to achieve something more. They cannot be satisfied with this year. This year is my best year, and now I can go a little bit more easier. From from the sides we have more experienced players, like on right side and left side, left fullback, right fullback, and yeah, for sure I will push them every training, because I will not give a chance to drop our level on the trainings and the games.
And then finally from me, when the club announced your award, they put out a lot of statistics. You were first, or tied for first in many important goalkeeping categories. But I think what fans can look at, especially the past week, is you saving 2 goals in a shootout, 2 PKs in a shootout, and 1 PK during regular time. And that just seems incredible. And whether it was Leagues Cup last year, when you saved an enormous amount of PKs during Leagues Cup, how does what gives you the extra thing to be able to overcome the fact that there's a 74% chance of a PK going in?
In all of these games and all the season, I expect this from myself, because I think I have quality, and I show this on every training. My expectation from myself, and everybody knows how I'm critical to my players and to myself. But yeah, I think I have quality in big games that I show myself, and to be there for my teams. Yes, it's not easy. I cannot be there every game, every time, every big game. But most of the games, this is my expectations from myself, and even next year it will be the same. Like when we'll come on some big games, I want to be there. I want to be main guy here, and just to give even bigger responsibility for myself to be this guy on the team.
And apologies, I have one more, which is you signed a contract extension. It was pretty clear by the time you signed the new contract this year that you'd be up for this award. How long is Charlotte going to be home?
Yeah, we signed contract for 2 more years. I'm really happy here, but I cannot say like if some offer come like from really big team. I will say not like just to. I will not leave this Charlotte and this city just to live somewhere. And if it's small difference about my paycheck or something like this, I will not leave for sure. But if came something really big and what can be really step forward for me, yeah, then we will see what will happen. But in this time, I will say that I don't think about this, because normally when you get this award and everything, which season I had behind me, normally that you have something in the head, maybe it can happen, something big, really big. But I'm really happy here, and I don't have any problem to stay here next 2 years, and even for me to prolong more years here and be first goalkeeper of FC Charlotte.
Thanks so much. Congrats.
Thank you.
Kristijan, first of all, congratulations, well deserved. 3 years ago, my first question to you was, do you see yourself at the 2022 World Cup? 3 years passed, we're sitting here, you've won Best Goalkeeper of the Year. Do you think that the Croatian team will notice this, and do you see yourself playing in the 2026 World Cup in America?
Yeah, this is. I had many problems in Croatia, because all the time when they call me from Croatia, they ask me about national team. Normally that everything backward is why they call me, because I have a great season here, and or I save something against big teams or blah blah. But normally they put every time in first post, like a journalist, like, oh, he wants to call from national team, he dream about national team, and this is for me it's normal. Like everybody of us who represent their countries, yeah, it's my dream to go to the national team. Unfortunately, until now, I had, I think, 4 or 5 chances to be there, like where I play really good. I had really good half of the seasons or I don't know, few months, and I never get called. But it's just for me like more. This will more push. It will push me more to work harder, and again, it's the same like with this award. if I didn't get this award, what can I do? Like, I do my best on the field. What can I do? Do I think that I need to be there? It's not on me, but do I think that I'm one of the best goalkeeper even in 2022 when you ask me this? Probably I answer like, yeah, I think I'm one of the best in Major League of Soccer. And I did what I did this year. And yeah, I hope I will get a call in national team, and to be here 2026, it will be my dream.
Let's go to Carol.
Hey Kristijan, congratulations.
Thank you.
Of all the statistics that we've seen for your season, which one means the most to you? Which one are you most proud of accomplishing?
I don't know exactly how this statistics is called, but this XG for the goalkeepers, what I had like prevented goals. I think this is the most important statistic of goalkeepers, because clean sheets is a team effort, and how many clean sheets. Okay, it shows like how your team play, how good goalkeeper it is. But it's not every time about goalkeeper. A few games I had where I didn't had nothing to do, and we get clean sheets. Few games I had where I had like a lot of things to do, and we get clean sheets. But this like XG prevented goals, I think is the most important for the goalkeepers. And yeah, even for me, this is something new, because last year I didn't look this statistic, but this year I will say until last 6-7 games when my goalkeeper coach showed to me this, even I didn't look on, I didn't know about these statistics, but yeah, I think this is the most important one.
You know, your teammates talk a lot about your discipline. Is there how would you describe what you had to fight through just to be on the field? Is there anything we didn't know about, an illness or something you missed, or something you're glad you don't have to do anymore now that the season's over?
No, I didn't have any problems. If you ask me this, like I didn't understand well, like question. Can you explain a little bit more?
Also, I mean, I think you work out twice a day. You're really strict about what you eat.
Yeah, like I can say, like now when it's the end, when we lost unfortunately this last game, I felt in my body like all my energy went out, because I can say like even the big pressure was all of time on me. I didn't feel this pressure, but like when you're one of the best, all eyes are on you, and you need to keep performance, not just one game, 2 games. Like every game I need to be on my level, because everybody around, they are waiting for some mistake, and just to say like, oh, okay, even he can make mistake, look this season, but in the end, blah blah. But yeah, for me this was the target, to finish the season as much as we can, to go further, but to finish the season without any mistakes, and to keep my performances really high.
Is there a compliment you've received from a teammate, a coach, an opponent, someone from back home that really meant a lot to you this year?
Yeah, they give me compliment even from the team, from the teammates, from the coaching staff, all the city. Now when they announce this, I got a lot of messages from my home, from Croatia, from some sport directors who was with me before 10 years, and they believed to me, they trust in me, and yeah, it's really nice to get this all support, and to these guys even who didn't trust to me, to show them like where I am now alone, because yeah. I did everything alone without any support from yeah, I will not go this too deep, because I get alone. Yeah, I don't want to go so deep because it will be problems, but yeah, I get this alone, and this is the most important.
And finally, the way the team, the season ended, is that something that you guys will use as motivation for next year, or do you try to forget it? Where do things stand for you guys?
Yeah, I think unfortunately we lost this game in last second or on penalty shootout. But yeah, it was I will say a last cross. But this is football. I can say from my side, Charlotte FC is growing up from the year by year, and yeah, maybe we just left something more to show next year, that we have some bigger gap to even increase our level. And yeah, last year we were just in play-in. This year we were at playoff, and I hope next year we can go till the end, because now we have a more and more experience from these games. And yeah, I hope we will stay one more year all together, and we have a really big chance to achieve something big.
Thanks, Kristijan. Have a good off season.
Thank you.
We're gonna end with Eric.
Carly, a question for you, my man. You talk about MLS not getting the respect that it deserves. I think we agree on that. In terms of your preparation, you prepare physically, you played every minute this season. You had an injury last year. That was important for you to stay healthy. Mentally, you talked about the energy sort of being drained. But I know that you're a student of the league. You watch MLS. You like learning about the league and the players that you're facing. Can you talk a little bit about how you prepare for games using the knowledge that you have of the league, or does that help you for your preparation from one game to another?
Yeah, it helped me a lot, because when I came here first year, yeah, it was not easy so well to follow all the league, because ESPN get all the games. But now, last 2 years, when Apple has everything, and I can just go to my tablet and watch every highlights after our games. This is my ritual when I came home, or when it's end of our game in away game. I go straight away to watch some game which I like in this time. And normally when I get to my home at 2-3 a.m., then I watch all the highlights from all of games. And yeah, just in this all highlights, I start to remember all the nice goals, all the nice actions, and then when we play against someone, just I repeat myself or repeat this video, or go like through all season goals. When we play against Benteke, last game in the season, I watch like every goal of him, like how many goals he scored. I watch every goal, how he shoot, where he positioned himself, how this guy crossed for him. Like I just want. Sometimes I don't want to look too much on some games, but some games when I see that is important, or I think that is important for me, then I watch really hard, like all videos. And yeah. And then we have even in the club like guys who prepare the video for us, for goalkeepers, like separately for the strikers, wingers. And yeah, if I want to know something more, like how somebody cross from corner kick, shoot the free kicks, then I ask them just this. And yeah, it depends from the game by game. I cannot say that is every game the same, but yeah, I'm studying everything, because it can help me a lot.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Thank you.
You know, I mean, right after the Orlando match here, you ran the midfield to catch, Aaron, your goalkeeping coach. How much credit do you give to him for helping you achieve this award? And your teammates in the goalkeeping corps as well.
The biggest achievement I give to him, because I think my mentality is really good, but his mentality is the same like mine, or even like in some point worse or better, because when he came here last year, normally it's like that I have goalkeeper who is more calmer, and like I am guy who wants something to do more, to push goalkeeper to work more. That I had this relationship with a lot of my goalkeeper coach, and then he came to us, and he is on me every day, but every day. And I really like this, because then I need to be really serious. Even my mentality gives me this, that I'm really serious everything. But when he's on me every day, like I know that when I need to come on the training, I need to be concentrated. I need to be ready to make the best training what I can in this moment. Is this a recovery day, or this is like Thursday or day before the game? Like I cannot come on the training and think like, oh, I played last game like really good. Now we can drop our level a little bit to enjoy. No, like he's a guy who pushed me a lot, and it goes to him like this award in the same way like me, and I think he's proud of this. I don't know if he had in past some goalkeeper who achieved this, because I know that he was in Atlanta when they won the MLS Cup, and I don't know in this time if Guzan was goalkeeper of the year or not, or this is first time for him, I don't know, but thank him for all of this, and I hope we'll keep this next year.
Thank you.
All right, we'll end it there. Thank you guys.
Thank you.